Okay guys, welcome to a super nice and quiet local neighborhood here in Shkodër, Albania. So it's about to get dark already. We have spent unexpectedly over a week here. And today's video topic is going to be a little bit about how cheap, or let's say how affordable Albania is, and also a local conversation that I had with a guy in the restaurant that we're about to go. And he called Albania a virgin country. So I want to talk to you a little bit about that today, and in general, kind of like travel experiences, places that are more affordable.
So less than a year ago, I had no idea I would be coming to Albania. I had no plans, I didn't know what to expect. And arriving in the country with the idea of staying maybe for a week or two, I got absolutely blown away. I stayed for almost 3 months during the summer. This time around, we're coming back. So I would say, let's kick off season 2 of the Albania travel series.
Okay guys, right now I want to take you a little bit through the side alleys of Shkodër. Actually, we have been here 3-4 months ago, and we have been for the first time in Albania, but we only kind of like we're hanging around in the city center, which is nice, but we didn't see these side streets at all, and I gotta say they're really cool. Okay guys, just to talk to you about the prices. Obviously Albania is quite affordable. Like, I did a video before breaking down some things, but the thing that I noticed in Shkodër once again, which kind of like really shocked me in some ways, is that if the place is very local and the tourism is fairly low, so it's undeveloped in a sense. This is also what the guy, when we met him at a restaurant, he was calling Albania a virgin country, kind of like towards tourism, you know. The thing that happens is very often you get like the complete local price. Let's just keep walking a little bit. And you know, that can be like you sit down in a nice coffee shop and they charge you exactly the same as like at the street food stand.
I saw.
Hurry. How you doing? Get here. If you don't mind, we're gonna get shots, Echo?
Yeah. Good. How are you?
I've been.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you. So our favorite Albanian dish as of now, chicken or rice. Yeah, I got a spoon, thank you very much. Got an extra spoon going. Very fair prices, and it's like a very, you know, a local place. Okay guys, so next morning right now I am on my way to my office, to the coffee shop. I've been working out here from Shkodër almost every day. Seriously, they look at me already in a funny way, but we have a good relationship. Okay guys, and to cover fully the topic of, I want to talk about how Albania is so affordable. To get a few things out of the way, obviously I'm talking from a traveler's perspective, from the West, from somebody who would otherwise go maybe to Central Europe, Germany, Spain, France, somebody maybe traveling from the US, and just compared what you can get here in terms of beaches, in terms of nature, when I was like pretty shocked the first time I came here. Like, the reason why we came to Albania in the first place, like I met my now girlfriend in Bali. She didn't have many visa options, we wanted to see each other, and there were like 3 countries we could go to, especially with COVID. And so Albania, no idea if there's gonna be anything interesting, but whatever, we're gonna hold up for a few weeks, and then we arrived, we had a good time, and it was pretty affordable. And the reason why I wanted to film this video right now is because being in Shkodër right now, being in a city that has a lot of more local corners, and generally in Albania the tourism is very young. And even like the first time when we come here, also why I was so unsure is the reason because there was pretty much no videos at all. Like, there was like some German dude who let his drone fly, and some kind of like old school type of videos, and then I created like a video series of 20-30 videos. Around the time I think also a few other people came because it was visa free, and I think at this point it was like, what, like, I don't know, 5, 6, maybe even 10 different people who have been doing quite good video content right now. So that's really cool to see. Now Albania is getting this coverage, and I think with that the tourism is also going to grow a little bit, and the situation is going to change. Most of the, let's say, touristic things you can do is geared towards local tourism. So as you can imagine, the prices are surprisingly affordable, and if you compare it also to other Balkan countries where the tourism is just more developed. So in terms of that, it really does feel like a little bit the Wild West of tourism, while it is still pretty comfortable to get around. Like the people are friendly, and it's like the overall mentality is like people like to see tourists. People are very patriotic here. They want to show you their country. And so with that, the country right now is really in a sweet spot of visiting it, of getting an authentic experience and not spending much money. For me personally, I wouldn't even consider myself, let's say, a budget traveler. The reason why I'm talking about is a lot in the videos. People just really enjoy, people want to hear about countries where it's more affordable. And for me, it's more like, let's say, budgeting comes a lot more from a place of, let's say, setting up my future, thinking about smart investments, thinking about, let's say, just the opportunity cost of right now traveling and spending a lot of money. Like I get to do cool things. And as you maybe can tell, or maybe not, we are back in the capital, in Tirana. It was actually insane. The weather in Shkodër has been raining like crazy. I think Bianca got a shot on her phone. I didn't want even to take any equipment out. Got totally drenched. And to really make my point and the idea and the feeling that I genuinely had while shooting this video, what I wanted to talk to you about, I feel like Albania is one of the last few countries in Europe, here in Southern Europe, that is really undiscovered. I think also one of the slogans of the tourism board here is kind of like the last unturned stone of Europe, and that's also really how I see it. And the cost is really secondary, even if it would not be super affordable, which it is if you compare it again to the rest of Europe. It's just authentic, it's different, it's sometimes not comfortable to travel here, it's sometimes gets you out of your comfort zone, definitely. But overall, even though I didn't have that many options where I could go right now, I feel really good about having Albania as my base right now. And also the next few weeks are planning out. The next stop is going to be Gjirokastër. But first, let me show you a little bit how my life here in Albania looks like. So the thing with many European countries, or generally countries where tourism is higher, sometimes you think you would go for an adventure to India or something like that, which I also did last year. And while I enjoyed it for what it was just extremely busy. All the paths were already laid out for you, you know? There were not much left really to discover. And not to say that there's like no tourism here. The national tourism is actually large and there is a good amount of people coming. Yet, especially in the time we're in right now, I think it's only gonna last for a few more years, and that's also, you know, I hope it for the country. It would definitely benefit from higher tourism. More and more people coming here and doing the videos. I think they will also hopefully have an impact on that. But so, let me take you out a little bit on my life. I think for today is the gym on the schedule. Let's see what we can find here in Tirana. Okay guys, so I'm right now here in the International Bookstore right at the Opera Theater. And you know, first time I was in Tirana, I wasn't really happy with it because the psychology business section is not that big. But passing like through Serbia recently, Ukraine, there I pretty much had a super hard time finding like business books, personal development books, psychology books.
Thank you.
The bookstore back there. And you know, for me, the other big thing that I enjoy traveling a little bit through Albania is, you know, travels for me is much more than like, let's say, seeing places and having nice experiences. For me, it's kind of like I like it to call the odyssey of seeing life firsthand and learning, you know. So I like to pick up books just mainly for the reason that I consume a lot of media with podcasts, a lot of videos, a lot of listening. I get so much input every day, and books help me to slow it down a little bit. So I picked up, I'll show you probably in the next video, 2 books. Excited. I've been looking for, let's say, I was looking really for the best gym in Tirana. Checked through Google, checked through Instagram, found one place that looks very promising, and that's where we're headed right now. Let's go. Tell us about the apartment, tell us how huge it is.
We were actually staying here 3 months ago, and this apartment's humongous. Over there, that's the entrance. We have 2 bathrooms, and this living room, as you can see. The main bedroom is so big, like we actually stay in the guest room because it feels cozier. It's very big, and also this bathroom is very modern. As Danny like to say, got a really good base, very modern, simple, very nice.
125 square meters.
Yeah.
25 euro a night, but I negotiated.
228.
Okay, so hitting the street here. We actually used to live at the same apartment building before once. The last time I didn't really enjoy it because next to it there was a huge construction. There is like a nice cafe and Millery, but like this road, it was completely open. And now, what is it? Less than 3 months later, they totally finished it. You have like a nice. I mean, I'm nerding out a little bit about it. I'm almost like, yeah, I feel like when I invest in Tirana, I was like thinking like, I have no idea if that would be a good. Now for the first time, I had the idea to maybe at some point I want to set up a base, or actually multiple bases in the next few years, in terms of maybe getting an apartment. So yeah, it would be interesting to look into real estate here a little bit. I don't think it's too expensive, and like they're really renovating Tirana a lot right now. They built tons of new cities, tons of new streets. Yes. Yeah, they're learning English as well, so Tirana is going places. Let me get an energy drink. You want one?
No.
Got to the gym, gonna start the workout. The view is absolutely sick. I'm pumped. Probably the best gym in Tirana. Saying it after haven't been to any other one, but it's gonna be hard to beat that view, seriously. How was it?
It was very, very nice. Come with the family.
How much out of 10?
How much out of 10?
Yeah.
I would say 8. Yeah.
Okay guys, and as a nightly stopover in Tirana, we just have been to the movie theater, and I think last time was in March in Bangkok?
February.
Yeah. Pretty much a year ago. We have 2021, and I think I was just saying, like, I'm taking photos of the tickets. Bianca is like, oh, never seen a movie, never been to a movie theater, but right now it's kind of something special. So first time for 2021. Let me know from wherever you're watching if you can go to the movie theater right now.
In China.
Yeah, you can go?
Yes.
Okay, well then most of the people on this planet can go right now. Over a billion. And we watched actually the movie Soul, which you see in the back there, and at first I came to this movie and they only had like 5 out of 10 type of movies. They have the new Wonder Woman running as well, but I have to say, I don't know, not sold on it 5 out of 10. But the Soul movie, it's Disney, and it had like, I think the official one's like 8.5.
Wow.
So that's why actually I told her we're gonna go to the movie theater. I'm not gonna tell you which movie it is, and it was super, super nice, very, very deep. And so, right now, with that, I'm checking back in with you. With that, I'm gonna be wrapping up today's video. We're fully kicking off now the Albania travel series. We are gonna be going through a bunch of different cities. The next stop is gonna be Gjirokastër. We're gonna see each other there.